I found 4 hacks that every single billion-dollar Amazon FBA brand is using right now to boost their sales, and you can use all 4 of these hacks. We're talking about brands like Grunz that just sold for $1.2 billion. AG1 that is worth $1.3 billion, Bloom Nutrition that did over $500 million in sales last year, and Mighty Patch, another billion-dollar Amazon company. So make sure to smash that like button because I'm about to share the 4 secrets of every billion-dollar Amazon FBA business, and you can use these to scale your own business and do millions of dollars every single month. And I've personally used these hacks to build million-dollar Amazon brands, especially number 3, which is my favorite hack. But let's begin with the first hack in the billion-dollar Amazon FBA playbook. And this is the rule that the riches are in the niches, because every $1 billion brand out there niched down to one specific group of people. For example, Physician's Choice last month did $34 million in sales with over 1 million units sold. But you see, they don't have a single generic product. Every product is niched down. They have probiotics for women, for men, for people with eye trouble, for kids. They are super niched down. Mighty Patch, the skincare brand that produces patches for pimples and acne, also follows this same principle. They've got a patch for people with early stage blemishes, one for people struggling with face acne, one for nose acne, one for acne on the chin, one for the forehead, even for tired eyes. Now here's why niching down is like printing free money when you sell on Amazon. A lot of people think Amazon search is about picking the right keywords, but no one searches like that anymore, especially since Amazon released Rufus, its AI assistant. Today, when people search on Amazon, they don't just type in random generic words like yoga mat into the search bar anymore. They describe exactly what they want, like they're talking to a real person. And even if they do use generic words like yoga mat, they're going to buy the one that is perfect for them. And I used this hack to create my brand Carnivore Electrolytes, which made me over $1 million. And the crazy part is I created that business in just 7 days, and I documented the entire thing right here on this YouTube channel. And the reason this product worked is it was niched down. It wasn't just an electrolytes product, it was electrolytes for people on the carnivore diet, which is a small subset of people looking for electrolytes. But for anyone that was on the carnivore diet, it was the perfect product for them. And boom, just like that, that's how I used the first hack. But it was the second billion-dollar hack that I used that really made this company have success. And hack number 2 is repeat customers. And before I get into that, I do want to let you know that I am offering a limited number of free calls for people that are interested in working with me and joining my Amazon FBA Accelerator Mentorship Program. There's a link down below to apply for the call. It's completely free, and I'll talk more about that at the end of this video. But one of the easiest ways to create a $1 million or even $1 billion business right now online is to have repeat customers. When someone buys your product, you want to make sure that they're going to buy it again and again and again. And doing this on Amazon is very easy. There is the subscribe and save option where your customers can save 5 to 15% when they buy a product and they select subscribe and save. But what that means for you is that you're getting a customer not just once, but over and over again every month until they cancel their subscription, which hopefully if your product's good, they will never do. And what happens is you get a snowball in sales. You get a small number of people buying, but those same people are buying the next month, plus new people, plus more and more people are joining subscribe and save every month. And over time, your sales completely take off. And all the big brands are doing this. AG1, a consumable greens product, normally costs $94, but if you choose to subscribe and save, it's only $85. Rise takes their product from $64 down to $58. And Grunz, the $1.2 billion company, will give you 52% off if you subscribe and save. So when looking to start your Amazon business, do not sell a one-time use product. Things like clothing or other physical products that are not a repeat buy are a lot harder to scale your business. Now, don't get me wrong. I've had a lot of students join my program and sell a product that wasn't a repeat buy and still have a lot of success. Like Brent, who's selling Sear Pro, which is basically a flamethrower. It's just not something you're gonna buy on repeat. He does $1 million in sales, even though he started this business while he had a full-time job as a first responder helicopter pilot and was raising 2 kids. He didn't have a lot of free time, but he was still able to start $1 million brand. Or AJ, who created cocktail cards. Again, it's not a repeat purchase. Now, the thing about cocktail cards is people might buy it again as gifts, for friends. And the crazy thing about AJ is he started this business with $0. He literally didn't have any money. He raised all the money he needed to start this business with crowdfunding. I'll talk about that in another video, but in his first year, he did over $600,000 in sales. So you don't need to follow the hacks I'm talking about in this video to have success. But if you want to become a million or billion-dollar brand, it makes it a lot easier if you follow these hacks. Hack number 3 is the flywheel principle. These billion-dollar brands don't just sell on Amazon, and you shouldn't either. They also sell on TikTok Shop, their own Shopify website, and they run paid ads. And what this does is it creates a flywheel effect, meaning some people go to Amazon, they search for the product, they find it on Amazon, and they buy. But the hidden secret right now in 2026 and beyond is TikTok and TikTok Shop. 37% of people under 60 in the United States have purchased something from TikTok Shop. So if you're selling a product online, you better be advertising it on TikTok Shop. And what happens is a lot of people will see your product on TikTok, and some of them will buy it directly on TikTok Shop, but some of them will go to Amazon to buy the product. Of the people that buy it from Amazon, some of them will make social media content on TikTok or on Instagram talking about how amazing your product is. Then people will see that and either buy it on those platforms or go to Amazon or your Shopify website and buy more. Then if you compound this with running ads, which is totally optional, boom, you have a massive flywheel that's gonna spiral you to success. And I used TikTok Shop to make $60,000 in my first month ever selling on that platform. And it increased my Amazon sales with carnivore electrolytes. And what's amazing about TikTok Shop is you don't have to spend any money to use it. You only pay content creators when they make a sale. You give them a percentage of any sales that they make, which basically means free money for you without having to spend any upfront cash. And billion-dollar brands know how to leverage social media, and you should too. And that brings me to the 4th principle, which is always be launching. Every one of these billion-dollar brands started with one product, but then they launched more product as they saw more opportunity. For example, with carnivore electrolytes, we started with an unflavored electrolyte powder. Then we created a lemon version, and then we even created a beef jerky. And if I wouldn't have sold that business, I would have created even more products. I could have created ready to drink sticks. I could have created more flavors. I could have created a carnivore bar. But I decided to sell that company because I wanted to document the entire thing here on YouTube. And I sold that company for almost $1 million at the peak of the carnivore diet trend. And you can use all 4 of these hacks to create your own Amazon business. I even created a completely free 12-hour Amazon FBA course as a YouTube video that I'm gonna give you in just a second. But if you wanna work with me and my team to create your own Amazon FBA business, we have our Mentorship Accelerator program, and we're offering a limited number of free calls for people that wanna learn more about this program. There's a link down below to apply. We only wanna work with people that we actually believe are gonna have success, because we have coaches that will meet with you every single week. We have small group coaching calls plus one-on-one calls. And on top of that, we have a ton of screen recorded videos showing you exactly how we've created all our different Amazon businesses and how you can create your own Amazon business. So if you want to learn more about that, you can click on the link down below in the description to apply for your free consulting call. And on that call, we'll give you a ton of information as well as a customized 6-month plan for you to launch on Amazon. And as I promised, there is right here a free 12-hour YouTube video that you can watch. It's a completely free Amazon FBA course. So apply down below on the link for your free call, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.